So today also we have to solve we have to find the derivative of the composite functions. So find the derivative of the function given by fx equal to 2x plus 1 bracket cube. So observe here. So the function here 2x plus 1 bracket cube. So that is, it is of the form fx raised to n. So first it is of the form x raised to n, that is y equal to, so fx is within this power, so therefore so x raised to n of that power dy dx of x raised to n is nx raised to n minus 1, and again we have to differentiate the function f of x. So first consider this as the x raised to n, that is dy upon dx is equal to n fx raised to n minus 1, and so it is of the form x raised to n. Then differentiate derivative, find fx, derivative of fx, that is dy dx of fx. So therefore it is of the form n fx raised to n minus 1, and derivative of fx is f dash x. So observe this one. This same logic will be applied here. So differentiate with respect to x. So here fx is equal to 2x plus 1 fx raised to n. So therefore derivative of fx is f dash x, this equal to nx raised to n minus 1 is, x raised to n minus 1 is nx raised to n minus 1. So therefore 3 2x plus 1, 3 minus 1 means 2. So n fx raised to n minus 1. So therefore then differentiate this fx dy dx of 2x plus 1. So therefore this equal to 3 2x plus 1 bracket raised to 2, derivative of 2x is 2 and derivative of 1 is constant, that is 0. Therefore this is equal to 6 into 2x plus 1 bracket square. So any function of this form 2x plus 1 bracket cube, or so consider, you may consider the problems of the form y equal to 6x minus 3, 6x square minus 3x plus 1 bracket raised to 20. So it is also of the form fx raised to n. So consider, so that is f of x raised to n. So remember this formula, f of x raised to n, that is dy by dx is given by n fx raised to n minus 1 dy dx of fx. So that is n fx raised to n minus 1, derivative of fx is f dash x. So simple problems are there, and though it is simple, but it is very powerful method to solve the function, to find the derivative of the function. So now let us observe the composite functions of the form. So just I will write here y equal to ax square plus bx plus c raised to n. So as solved in the previous case. So this is of the form y equal to f of x raised to n. N is any real number, any real number, positive or negative. So therefore derivative of this one is given by dy by dx of y, that is dy by dx, n fx raised to n minus 1 into dy dx of fx. So first find the power of this one, then differentiate the power, then differentiate the function that is lies within the bracket. Yes, so that is n here fx is equal to ax square plus bx plus c, and n is here n. So therefore derivative of this type of function is given by this, use this formula, n dy dx of ax square plus bx plus c raised to n minus 1, then differentiate dy dx of ax square plus bx plus c. So similarly consider f of x equal to 3x square minus 5x plus 4 raised to 5. So this is also of the form f of x raised to n. So therefore here differentiate this one, and so fx is 3x square minus 5x plus 4, n equal to 5. So it is also of this type. So both are of this type y equal to f of x raised to n. Similarly, we can find the derivative of the form y equal to sine of root x, or sine of ax plus b. Consider here ax plus b. So first differentiate sine, then differentiate ax plus b. So that is dy by dx is equal to derivative of sine, that is cos ax plus b, then d by dx of ax plus b. Yes, so that is this problem is of the form y equal to sine fx, that is dy by dx, this equal to cos fx dy dx of f of x. Differentiate sine, then differentiate the function within the sine of ax plus b. Similarly y equal to root fx, y equal to root fx. So this is nothing but, so y equal to ax square plus bx plus c raised to n form. So generally, since it is standard form, so therefore root fx, so derivative dy by dx of this one is dy by dx is equal to derivative of root is 1 upon 2 root, that is function is fx, then dy by dx of fx. Yes, so root means root of, first we come across the root, then the function. So again the function may be inside the root, the function may take any type of composite function, so or it may be of this form. Yes, dy by dx of root fx is equal to 1 upon 2 root fx dy by dx of fx. So now let us solve some problems of this one. So examples, that is exercise of 5.2. So one advice is that, so by observing this one, you have to solve the problems given here with your own, without referring any notes or any solved problems. So you have to solve by your own skill, then only it is possible to understand these problems. Otherwise it will mechanically, you should not do all these things. Yes, so your presence and your hard work is necessary. sine of x square plus 5. So first write this as y equal to sine of x square plus 5. So observe here, it is of the form sine of fx, y equal to sine of fx. So the function is within the sine function. Function of function or composite function. Derivative of this type, as I told in the previous problem, dy by dx is equal to derivative of sine is cos fx and dy dx of fx. Yes, apply this rule for this one. This is sine of fx, sine of fx. So now differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x, dy by dx equal to dy dx of, here y is equal to sine of x square plus 5. Observe here, sine of fx. fx is x square plus 5. Yes. So therefore this equal to. So while differentiating, we first approach sine. Therefore find the derivative of sine. So therefore derivative of sine is, that is dy dx of sine is cos. So cos of fx here, x square plus 5. Then derivative of dy dx of x square plus 5. So this equal to cos of x square plus 5. Derivative of x square is 2x. Derivative of 5 is 0. So therefore this equal to 2x cos of x square plus 5. 2x cos of x square plus 5. Yes. So next one. Cos of sin x. So first write y equal to cos of sin x. So it is also of the form y equal to cos of fx. So here fx is equal to sin x, that is cos of fx. So therefore derivative of this one is dy by dx is given by derivative of cos is minus sine. So write the remaining thing, sine of fx, then dy dx of fx. So here fx is cos x. Here, sorry, cos of fx, fx is sin x. Yes, differentiate with respect to x, dy by dx equal to dy dx of cos of sin x, cos of sin x. So problems are very simple in this section. So entire the problems that belongs to 5.2 carries 1 or 2 marks, not more than that, either 1 mark or 2 marks. So no question comes here. So this 3, 4, 5 marks. So only 1 or 2 marks questions are there. But this one is very much important. Without this, you can't solve any problems concerned to next topics. So therefore, you must concentrate on this one. So derivative of cos, we first come across cos of fx. fx is sin x here. So therefore derivative of cos is minus sine. So write fx, sine of fx, then dy dx of fx is here sin x. Therefore minus sine of sin x. Derivative of sine is cos x. So therefore this equal to minus cos x sine of sin x minus cos x into sine of sin x is the answer. Now consider this problem. Differentiate sine of ax plus b. First write y equal to sine of ax plus b. It is of the form y equal to sine of fx. Sine of fx. So this is sine, this one is fx. So fx is equal to ax plus b. So again derivative of sine is cos d by dx of fx. Yes. So therefore dy by dx is equal to cos fx d by dx of fx. Yes. Yes. Differentiate with respect to x dy by dx equal to dy dx of sine of ax plus b. So derivative of first sine, derivative of sine is cos fx is ax plus b, ax plus b, then dy dx of fx is ax plus b. This equal to cos of ax plus b, cos of ax plus b, and derivative of ax is a plus derivative of constant, that is b, is equal to 0. So this equal to a cos of ax plus b is the answer. So consider the problem sec of tan of root x. Sec of tan of root x. So first write y equal to sec of tan of root x. So composition of three functions, root x within tan root x is inside the sec one. As I told, the hierarchy of solving or finding the derivative is so left to right. So that is first we have to find the derivative of sec. So derivative of sec here, then derivative of tan, then derivative of root x. So in this manner, derivative of sec is sec x tan x. Derivative of tan is sec square. Derivative of root x is 1 upon 2 root x. And write all these things in the similar manner. Yes. First sec, then tan, then root x. Differentiate y with respect to x. Dy by dx equal to dy dx of sec tan root x. So read like that, sec of tan of root x. This equal to, so dy, we know that derivative of sec dy dx of sec x is sec x tan x. So here sec of tan root x, so that is, we know that dy dx of dy dx of sec equal to sec into tan. If there is star here, sec star tan star in this manner. Yes. So therefore, derivative of sec is sec x. So remaining terms tan root x. So therefore, sec of tan root x. Sec x. Next, sec x tan x. Tan sec x tan x. So here x means tan of tan root x. Yes. Then into dy dx of tan root x. dy dx of tan root x. So this equal to sec of tan root x into tan of tan root x. So observe here. Again it is a composite function and derivative. So first we come across tan. So therefore derivative of tan is sec square x. So here sec square fx means fx is equal to root x. Yes. So therefore sec square root x. Now we differentiated the tan function, then remaining differentiate remaining function dy dx of root x. So therefore this equal to sec of root x tan of tan root x into sec square root x. Derivative of root is 1 upon 2 root x. 1 upon 2 root x. So this therefore derivative of root is 1 upon 2 root x is there. So therefore answer I have so given here sec x tan root x. So sec x tan root x into tan of tan root x. So that is tan of tan root x and sec square root x into 1 upon 2 root x or whole divided by 2 root x. So problem is even the entire thing you can find the derivative of this y function in one step. So at present we should not go for